Greetings, my brothers and sisters. I'm your host, the great little Haji El Shabazz, aka Minister Yeshaya Hetzvah Yisrael, aka Smiley Chat, aka one of 144,000 Christ angels incarnated. And today's topic is the metropolitan cities that you live in are a dead zone. Majority of the metropolitan cities that people inhabit in America are dead zones. The metropolitan cities here in America don't reproduce food. In any city that doesn't furnish its own food resource is a dead zone. Majority of the metropolitan cities here in America don't produce food. They sell food. Most metropolitan cities have stores that sell food, but most metropolitan cities don't produce food. They don't grow their own food. They don't supply and furnish the citizens with food from their own land. Majority of the food in most of these metropolitan cities is imported in there. So you have 90% of the food resource in most of these metropolitan cities is imports. And imports relies on oil, because anything being brought inside of the city is imported in there. That's cap and trade. All the supplies that you get in your city is not furnished or made or reproduced in the city that you live in. Is imported in there. And imports are adjacent to oil. In order for you to get imports in your city, you need oil. You need oil to move them 18-wheelers to bring them food trucks into the city. You need oil. Okay, so your imports rely so your resource of food not only supply, your resource of food is not only dependent on imports, but your resource of food is dependent on imports. So your resource of food in the metropolitan city depends on oil and imports of food from wherever they're getting it from. So all people who are smart, move your families out of these metropolitan cities. They are dead zones, leaking radiation all over the place. You know what I mean? These cities are toxic wastes. Either you're going to get your families the fuck out of them, or you're going to die in them. I'm just telling you the facts. You need to get someplace where you can furnish your people with food, where you could grow your own food resource, where you could build your own tribe, regulate your own area, have your own water supply. You need to be thinking about this shit. You need to be thinking about this shit, because this land is desolate and it ain't getting no better. You need to know where spots is on this earth. You need to know where the magnetic fields is on this earth. You know what I mean? Certain spots, if you hit it in the earth, you'll fucking blow up, because it's so electrified. If you jab something into it, it'll fucking kill you. You don't know about the power points on the earth. You don't know. All the telephone poles where they got it in the PowerPoints. You don't know about this stuff because you don't educate yourself. But you better be educated, because you're going to need to learn how to survive by yourself. And the metropolitan cities are a dead zone. You can either get out of them or die in them. It's very that simple.